Carolyn. I'm Samantha Blumendahl from Pipestone, Minnesota, and this is my audience. Today I'm going to be doing my speech on the history of Valentine's Day. Approximately 1 million cards are sent out each year on Valentine's Day in the U.S., making it the second largest card-sending holiday behind Christmas. Many people spend lots of time and money on this holiday, but nobody knows the real reason why. There are many different stories that explain the history of Valentine's Day, and there are two main ones that date as far back as 270 AD. Today I will be sharing the two main legends on how Valentine's Day came about and explain these two theories to you. The first story I will be sharing is about Valentine the priest and Emperor Claudius II. Emperor Claudius forbid marriage because he believed that being in love made men weak fighters, and that single men made better fighters. So he banned marriage in the country. Valentine was a priest at the time, and he performed the marriages secretly without Claudius knowing. Eventually, Claudius found out, and Valentine was sentenced to jail, and he was sentenced to death. While in jail, he fell in love with the jailer's daughter. He wrote a love letter onto her on his execution date, which was February 14th, 270 AD. He signed the letter, "From your Valentine," and that's how that expression came about. The second story is about Lupercalia, and that is, at first it was a holiday to celebrate, to honor Juno, which was the queen of Roman gods and goddesses, and she was also the goddess of women and marriage. But in 1496 AD, the holiday changed, and it was now a Christian feast day honoring St. Valentine. February 14th was the holiday, and February 15th was the feast of Lupercalia. On the eve of Lupercalia, which was the 14th, Roman girls would write their names on slips of paper, and they would place them in a jar. And then young males would come and select a name, and then that would be their partner for the duration of the evening. Many of the couples ended up staying together for many years. Some fell in love and got married, and very few did not stay together at all. These two stories are related to each other because Valentine went against Claudius in 270 AD, and then Pope Gelasius turned Lupercalia into a holiday to honor Valentine, and the second story builds off of the first. The exact history of Valentine's Day is unknown, but these two stories still exist today, and they make the most sense. But the holiday is not just about expressing your love for someone, but it's also to honor St. Valentine and his courageous acts against Claudius.